my friends, and welcome back to my channel. What it is today, it's always an exciting moment to be here with you, my community, to share with you everything that's been going on in the real estate world. And if you're new to my channel and this is the first time you have come across, I welcome you, and everybody else who's always been with me here. I welcome you with open arms. So let's get busy and let's start talking and dive in on how to build wealth. I was just reading an article, in fact, this morning. I'm always reading about real estate. And one article that I saw that was quite interesting, it primarily speaks about middle class. And when I was reading it, there were a few pointers, at least a few matters that they mentioned that I feel like it's really important to talk about with you. It indicated that one must have or develop income streams, that is, multiple income streams beyond one's primary job. And I was reading this and I said, this is exactly what I've been talking about here in this channel, is how just having your regular job, in addition, you need to start developing other income streams, whether it's to start a business on the side. You may say, but I can't open a business. I understand. If am I going to have to open a business in a physical address or online? There are so many ways to have other income stream, and that is one of the ways. Absolutely, is to provide a service online, and if you are able to teach, I tell you, do it. As I was reading this further, it mentioned that most people rely on employment income, which is true. So do I. I still do, very much so. However, in order to move out of this day to day realm where you are solely relying on that income from work, that employment income, you need to actively build several revenue sources. I'm looking at this, I'm like, Sandra, this is all you've been talking about, because I know what it entails, what it takes when you are working and there's two people providing an income. So I don't even know how it feels to have one. And I'm going to be honest with you. Imagine if you're the only one and you don't have an extra income, and God forbid you lose that job. How are you going to provide for yourself, your family? That is why I have been all year round focusing, emphasizing on the fact that one needs to have more than one income stream. And one of them that I really believe, it's real estate, especially if you lack time. If you work different hours, that is not really feasible for you to acquire a second job. Or even if you do, the hours are so I would say so out of whack, so to speak, that you can't even be with your family. So having that second source of income via real estate presents such a wonderful way of earning that extra income, because in your sleep, so to speak, yes, in your sleep you can make money. It's passive income. One teacher, I remember what she used to do, and I said to myself, now that I'm thinking back, that's exactly what she used to do. She was a teacher, and after school, as an income stream, and she was a math teacher, she used to teach students uh, to help them in school, and their parents will pay for those kids so that they could understand whatever part of the math that was giving them an issue, that was a problem for them. Imagine, what talents do you have? I don't know what you have, and I know many people are talented. Sometimes you just got to get out of your shell. So if you're not that talented, you can always, I would say, go back to real estate investment. But think of anything that you have. What extra tool you have in your hands that could also help you to build that multiple income sources, that multiple income streams. Because having diverse revenue sources is awesome, especially when you're only relying on an employment income and no one knows. We don't know what tomorrow brings. I wish I knew. Because if I did, trust me, I would be a lot further, and probably so would you. So think about this. You need to have a second source of income, if not a third. Use your mind. Start thinking of what else do you have in my bag, because we all sometimes, when that's why I like to go to magic trick when you see the clown is taking out things out of his pocket, you don't know what's coming up next. You may have a few tricks on your own, as long as they're legal. Everything must be legal, my friend. Don't forget that everything's gonna be done legally, and you're gonna be able to move forward. But first and foremost, you have to change your mindset, because your mindset will determine your financial mindset right here. Because you have to go beyond just that monthly paycheck. Yes, you're no longer gonna to not only rely on the monthly paycheck, you have to start changing your mindset. And that mindset, once it's changed, it will also allow you to focus on your financial mindset. Don't only focus on that monthly paycheck, the monthly budget, the monthly expenses. You have to also turn your attention to start building wealth. And to do so, as we mentioned before, the first step was to start building multiple sources of income. You are all talented people out there. You may not even realize it. Why don't you do this? One of the things I used to do, I used to go to my sister, and I would say to her, tell me something about me, something that you know that I can do. Tell me part of my talents. Tell me my strengths, my weaknesses. And don't be afraid to be vulnerable, because they will tell you things that you don't even know. My sister always comes back to me to one thing I always loved to do when I was in school, in grade school, in high school. I always loved painting. I said, well, painting don't bring any money. So don't tell me that. But that was one of the passions that I have. I don't know what your passions are, but there could be something else. Maybe you can help in your community, and they might need somebody to help design, and you're maybe you have a lot of talents where you can help design certain or bring forth new ideas for an event. All of this is talent. Also, what about holding parties? People are holding parties all the time. Maybe that's something you're very good at. You can be in charge. I recently went to one of my friend's daughter's sweet 16 birthday party. There was a lady, my goodness, that lady put the whole show together. And everyone was asking, who handled this? She's the event planner. Those are all talents that maybe you don't even realize you have. What about cooking? Some people are amazing cooks, cordon bleu. All of those are talents that you can use. Start building wealth. Use your talents as the second source of income. Teach someone else. Use your knowledge, your skills to help others. And in so doing, you can make money. There's nothing wrong you helping someone else while you're building wealth and preserving wealth. That mindset change must manifest in order for you to make this financial change. You have to look at all of your opportunities. That's exactly what I've been saying to you. Look at what you have, your talents, what you're good at. And sometimes we may not even realize it could be something you've been thinking of doing and you don't have the knowledge yet. Like, for instance, investing in real estate. You might say, I don't even know where to start. This woman is always talking on YouTube. Mind you, disclaimer, I have done the best that I can, and I'm still working on a 9 to 5 job, and I'm still building my wealth. But listen to this. I look at what I didn't know and I educated myself, because you must evaluate all the opportunities that you have based on your own potential for long term wealth rather than just immediate income. There's nothing wrong going to work, but look at what you can do. You don't know how to start in real estate? Enroll in a course. Educate yourself. You may not know where to start. You may not know what buy and hold is. You don't know what tax lien and tax deed are. You don't know what mortgage notes are. You don't know what multifamily, investing multifamily, in building and storages. All of those are options that you have. Or short-term rentals. Yes. Think about it. You may have a house that have a spare room. So as long as you do everything legal, see and find out how you can rent that room if this is an area where there's students that may need it. Either medical students or regular college students who may need a place to stay, and you deal with their parents. All of those are ways for you to start getting involved in real estate and to give you that taste. Because once you start tasting that freedom, let me tell you, you're going to go further. You're going to want to go to move up and go further. So do this for yourself, for your family, as I mentioned before. Look at all your potentials, what you have, and how you can build that second, that third, that fourth stream of income. Because you'll be surprised. Start writing down all your skills. The year's not over. Start writing down what you know, what you don't know. And it's also, even if you don't know that you don't know something, that's what's most amazing, is how you don't know that you don't know something. But as you start writing down, you're going to realize what I don't know. And that way you can start building on it. Don't hesitate. Don't be afraid. Take that challenge. Challenge yourself. If you have any question, like I always say, do not hesitate to put them down below. I will answer them. And I welcome any comments because I've been through it. If someone who did not know anything about real estate investing until she became in a bind in 2008 with the economic crisis, that I'm still here today by the grace of God, is that I started to believe in myself. I wanted to make a change. I wanted to make a difference in my life, in my family's life. So this is how I became involved in real estate. And it's working for me. And I know it can work for anyone because I'm just a W-2 just like you. Yes, just like you. Nothing different. Work hard every day. I love working. I love waking up every day. And I thank God I'm awake. I'm alive. I'm able to go to work, meet coworkers, meet people um, in the train that I travel, read in the train, all of those things I enjoy doing. So I do that. But while I'm reading, I also pick something that I know is related to real estate investment so that I could be in the know all the time. So take this leap of faith, take that step, and go forward. Only you can do it. And the sky is ever so the limit. Have a wonderful day. I will see you at the next video. Bye bye.